Next, we have a singles match for the Universal Championship, which has Brock Lesnar defending against Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins won the 2019 Royal Rumble match.
We didn't even talk about it.
We didn't.
They don't even mention it.
Which is weird, right?
Yeah, they always play up, oh my God, he won the Royal Rumble to get here, and they don't even mention it. They're just like, oh yeah, Seth's doing it now.
It's because Seth is so good, and he was already established, and then Lesnar's never around, so...
Right. I mean, I will say that this had at least 2 more segments than I anticipated we'd be getting for it. But I want Lesnar gone so bad it's not even funny at this point. He's a detriment to the entire show of Raw that there's no world champion for anyone to aspire to beat.
Yeah.
It feels like they're fighting over absolutely nothing.
And then when he does show up, it's the same shtick.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Paul Heyman cuts the promo, reigning, defending, undisputed.
Yeah. It's gotten old.
Yeah.
Like, Seth can beat Brock Lesnar. I want Seth to beat Brock Lesnar. We all know Lesnar's not going to, compete the next night on Raw in a rematch.
Yeah.
And drop the title. So I definitely feel like this has to be it. This has to be it. Nobody wants him around. Literally, no one is happy with his presence. He can drop the title and then reappear before SummerSlam and ignite a feud without the title in it. That's all I want. Give me what I want.
You know what I want.
You know what I want.
Give me what I want.
So I have Seth Rollins winning because I'm not backing off of that.
So I have a feeling, especially with the build from Raw, that we won't be seeing the last of Brock Lesnar as the Universal Champion.
It's just such a mistake.
I completely agree. However, the context clues that I've been given in this feud, all signs point to Brock Lesnar retaining.
But I know that the stands tall on the go home show means they're losing or whatever, but how you can't make it that transparent. You know, we all know that that's the rule or whatever.
They've done it before.
Oh, I know. I know
again.
They've done it before. That's why it's become a trope, but you have to subvert that sometimes so people don't immediately know what's happening. Because if you go with that every single time before a match at a pay-per-view, at that point you're not even telling a story. You're just plugging different names into the same thing. So just because Seth stood tall on Monday shouldn't automatically mean, that happened on Monday, so Lesnar's winning, right? That shouldn't be automatic.
I agree. I don't know if they're going to be ballsy enough to divert from that.
Dude, if he wins again, it's just piss poor. It's just piss poor all the way around. Again,
I mean,
It's what everybody wants is more fucking Brock Lesnar.
For him to have beaten Roman Reigns, for him to have beaten Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, and then Seth Rollins, I think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Because then
what do you do?
There's nothing else.
What do you do? And why wouldn't you have him lose it at the big show, at the biggest show of the year, instead of Backlash? Why would you want that? Wouldn't you want it at WrestleMania so it means something, so there's buzz?
I mean,
rather than at a pay-per-view that you don't even care to build?
I mean, Crown Jewel 3 is going to be a great show, right?
That's, the next event is early May. It's another Saudi Arabia event in early May. And then you don't get an actual pay-per-view, I think, until June. So you really going to have Lesnar carry it that long? What is it doing for you?
Nothing.
It's doing nothing. He's doing absolutely nothing.
And it's not.
You can have him in any feud without the title. It does. If he's such an attraction, why does he need the belt?
It's not like he's making the belt.
No. At this point, he is holding an entire 3-hour show back. weekly.
Couldn't agree more.
He's holding it back by not being there.
It'd be totally different if he was there every week, or like
Absolutely.
every other week, even.
Right.
You know,
or if he won the title and was there every week for a month and then did the job at the pay-per-view, like that would be different. But he's not there every week. He holds that title hostage, and everybody on that program suffers.
and like
Just do it. Just pull the trigger. Get rid of the title. I don't care if you have the guy from UFC that wants to fight him so bad. Show up and make him lose the title. If Daniel Cormier just shows up at WrestleMania and punches Lesnar in the face, legit or not, I'll take it. Have you ever heard of the concept of other people? It's a quote from Dumb and Dumber, the phone booth scene. Have you ever heard of the concept of other people?
get off the phone.
The phone. That's exactly how I feel about Lesnar with the title. Get off the phone.
And then Lesnar punches through the glass phone booth and knocks you out.
If I had to just sustain one, if he agreed to leave, if he could punch me in the face one time, I'll do the job for everyone. I'll martyr myself. And then if he eventually comes back and I have brain damage, at least I'll be able to enjoy it. Sunk it from the 3-point line. All right, let's move on.
Oh, shit.